Anders Carlson now for the point after. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it was all capped off by a touchdown catch from Christian Watson. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He threw a touchdown pass last time they had it. And he'll look to get him in the end zone again here as they start with a first down. And Smith, this throw finds Smith and Jigba. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Walker with it. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Walker with another carry. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. Here's Smith now on 2nd down. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Off of play action, here's Smith. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. The Smith's throw into the hands of Lockett. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. To the air again, Smith. He completes this to Walker. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup with someone trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
Now Smith on 3rd and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
Rosa's kick is good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Ultra. White.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And that will be incomplete. We've seen this offense do some unconventional things thus far, but they couldn't go for it on 4th down here, could they?
Could someone patch us into the head coach's headset? Punt the ball.
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive. And he's got Smith and Jigba. That'll pick up the 1st down for Seattle on a gain of 18. A shotgun snap for Smith. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you down to Orlando where everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. For this offense ready to go to begin this 3rd quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the 1st half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
Now he's forced out left. Throw left side complete. That's Sims. After all that, they only wind up with a yard. It's 2nd down.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 22. Check. Shot, 17. Cut.
An inside give to Jones. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down. Stonehouse now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And it'll be Seahawk football as they take over deep in their own territory. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. There he goes, right side. And all the way down to the 39. 64 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Geno. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
On 2nd and 10, Smith. He finds his man, complete. That's Klein. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Walker. And the stiff arm proved fruitful for a second, but the daylight quickly snuffed out. Again, Walker. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Seahawks will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off as you in that situation.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this 3rd quarter of play. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Now 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Steps away to his left. His pass caught at the 4. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal. Jones from the 1. They'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Offensively, they're just not playing a very clean football game right now. This deficit, there's a fumble. Good news for them, at least. That went out of bounds.
You're exactly right. And as they breathe a sigh of relief, you know they're looking at the scoreboard, thinking to themselves, if we turn it over there, things could really get rough for us trying to make a comeback in this game.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive. The Seahawks offense. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. A give for Walker running right. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The situation for him offensively as follows. Down by 10. 1:47 on the clock. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there. Defends that up to throw. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Steps away. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. They run again with Walker. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. From the right hash, this a 31-yard attempt. Rosa's kick is good, and that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So now the story changes. Trailing in this one now. And time, a huge factor. They go play action here on 1st down. Buying time to his left. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And they can't bring him down. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. He was pretty good a year ago in college, getting outside of the pocket and making plays, but it's a different story.
His receivers often knew what to do in a scramble drill. And defenders weren't quite as adept at that. In the NFL, they work on that as well. They realize once he's out of the pocket, you can knock a receiver down. You can take him out of the play that way. You can make sure you hunt him up and make sure that you have him covered downfield. They do a much better job of it. He's got to learn that the speed has changed on this level.
So the victory here for Seattle, and it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Seahawks, it's a dream start. 2 wins in 2 early road games. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Memphis, they'll fall to 1-1.
And they'll be on the road next week as they travel to Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.